In general, with Jar of Flies, is there any one experience you had on that particular EP that stood out for you, or was just the whole thing really pleasurable?
Well, the whole thing was really pleasurable, but one of the main funny stories that sticks out in my brain is how we came up with the groove to No Excuses.
Okay.
And, you know, Sean wanted to hit the side stick, a little clack on the snare drum. And I was like, dude, I'm so over this. I can't stand it. And I had done a whole bunch of sessions with guys just clacking on their snare drum. I was like, can we hit anything else in the whole studio besides that, please? And he's like, I don't have anything to hit. And so I went searching and I went into the garage and I found like a conga or a bongo or something
Huh.
like that. And I mounted it, or we mounted it right above his hi-hat. And so it just became that whole thing.
Oh, cool.
And boom, a groove is born.
That's awesome. So that's so cool. So thank goodness there was something in the garage you could just use like that. That's cool.
I was looking for anything, a pot, a pan, somebody's head. I didn't care. Just anything but that silly side stick.
That's funny. Is is there any so I mean obviously that groove works really well for that song. Any reason why you guys didn't keep using that for other stuff?
No, I mean, it's just we used it and that was that, and that was just one of a kind type of thing, you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Hey guys, the following is a clip from one of my other Alice in Chains interviews with engineer Jonathan Plum, where he talks about No Excuses. The full interview for this is also linked below. So when it comes to Jar of Flies, one of the marquee songs is No Excuses. Do you remember working on that track in particular?
Jerry sat in the booth and was like, strum some chords, here's a song idea. And literally like he played it all the way through and there was no edit. This was like pre-Pro Tools. So Jerry on his own, maybe with a click track, maybe not, played through the song on his own. And Mike picked up a bass and played like just that was the first thing that came out was that bass line. And then I think later Sean went in with the drums and did that like really cool drum part. And I don't know that they played it live together. I think Jerry laid it down first, and I think Sean played along to it. I feel like on the Jar of Flies, a lot of times it was Jerry playing by himself first, and then they layered on top of Jerry. Like Jerry was the rhythm section. And I kind of hate saying that because I like to think of the grunge era. Most of those there was such a live performance thing, but I think that record was not really a live performance thing. It was more kind of pieced together. I believe the earlier stuff they were like certainly like Facelift and stuff. I know they were playing live.
What about Sap? Was that live too?
I came in later, so I'm not sure. I came in after most of the stuff was tracked, so I'm not sure. But traditionally, like at London Bridge and all of my mentors and everything, we really focused on live performance.